You know they charged me just to look at this stuff? They called it pay-per-view. Today we're making origami stars, which are really great if you want to pretend that you're a ninja. Here's our supplies. You're going to need some kind of paper. If you have origami paper, this is the best stuff to use. It's really great, really thin, very foldable. If you don't, that's okay. All you really need is some normal paper and some scissors, and I will show you how to put these together to create your own origami paper. Now this project has a lot of steps to it, so if at any point you get lost or you need to revisit a step, that's fine. Just pause the video, you can rewind it, and you can rewatch anything you might have missed. Once you get your supplies, we can get started. Okay, so if you're working with regular paper, the very first thing that you're going to need to do is to turn this into a square. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the bottom corner and we're going to fold it up towards the top. We're going to line up this edge with that top edge right there. Just like that. I'm going to crimp it down. So we end up with this triangular shape. And we are going to cut off this rectangle on the right side. So we're going to take our scissors and we are going to cut along this line right here to create a square. There we go. Get rid of that. Get rid of our scissors. So when we open this up, we should have a square. You're going to need two of these, and I've already prepared two of them right here, ready to go in different colors, so it's a little easier to see what our process is. The very first thing we're going to do is fold one of these in half. So I'm going to take it, I'm going to fold it in half, lining up those edges as carefully as possible. We want it to be nice and clean. Remember that while we're doing this, if you need to pause the video or rewind or rewatch any of the parts to figure out what those steps are, that's fine. Make sure you do that. It's gonna get a little weird. All right, so once we have this folded in half, we can open it back up. And we're going to take the bottom and fold it towards this crease we just made. So we're going to fold this and line it up with this line. So we're going to take this, put it right there, right up against that crease we just made. Like that. Then we're going to take the top and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to fold it down towards that crease we just made. Like that. Then we're going to take the top again and we're going to fold it over and line it up with the bottom. Just like that. So we get this really long, skinny rectangle. We're going to do the same thing with this sheet of paper. We're going to fold it in half. Like that. Open it back up. We're going to take the bottom and we're going to fold it towards this crease. And we're going to take the top and fold it towards this crease. Like that. Then we're going to take the top and we're going to fold it down towards the bottom. Fold this thing right in half. Just like this. So we've got two long skinny rectangles. Now we're going to take the green rectangle, and we're going to take the right side, put a finger in the middle, and fold them in half, long ways. So we're going to line up this edge with the edge on the other side, just like that. We're going to make a much smaller rectangle. Do the same thing with the red. We're going to fold it right in half. So we get a much smaller rectangle. Okay, now this is where these two pieces of paper start getting folded differently. So we're going to open up our red. You know, we had it folded in half. We're going to open it up back to the long rectangle. And we're going to take the left side, this side right here, and we're going to fold it down like this. So we're going to take this edge right here, and we're going to fold it against this crease right here in the middle. So we're going to twist it down and over. So now I get my paper to cooperate. There we go. It's going to work just like that. Then we're going to take the right side and we're going to fold it up. So we're going to take this bottom edge and we're going to fold it over so it lines up with this line right here. Just like this. So you should end up with a shape like this. This kind of twisty shape. We're going to do something similar to the green, but we're going to do it in the opposite direction. So on the red one, we folded down. But on the green one, we are going to be folding up. So we're going to take this bottom edge, and we're going to line it up with this crease right here. Like that. Get a nice firm crease. And then we're going to take the right side and fold the top edge against this line right here. We're going to fold it down. Like that. So what we should end up with is two of the same shape going in opposite directions, like this. Our next step is to take these, and we're going to flip them over, just like that. And we're going to fold the outermost corner in towards the middle. So we're going to take this corner, and we're going to fold it so it lines up with this corner over here. Just like this. Kind of line it up this edge right here with this line. So this line against this line. We're going to do the same thing to the top. We're going to take the outermost corner right here, and we're going to fold this line so it lines up with this line. Just like this. Just bring it right over. There we go. So we should get this pointy S like this. We're going to do the same thing to the green. We're going to take the outermost corner and we're going to fold it in towards the middle. So this line right here on the left is going to line up with this fold right here. Went a little too far there. Let's try that again. There we go. And we do the same thing to the top. We take this outermost corner, fold in towards the middle. Just like this. There we go. So we should end up with an S and a Z. Just like that. All right, next step. We need to take these triangles on either end of these shapes and fold them straight up in the air, just like this. I'm gonna crease that down so this thing sticks straight up in the air. Fold it over, get it so they're sticking straight up in the air, just like that. We do the same thing with the green. Folding it over so that it sticks straight up in the air. Do the same thing to the bottom. Fold it over so it sticks straight up in the air, just like this. All right. Now we can start putting this thing together. So we've got these two squiggly shapes. We're going to take the green one. We're going to flip him over. And we're going to put him right across the red, just like this. So it forms and X. You see that? We got one line going this way, the other one going that way. Makes an X. Now, you pick it up, and we're going to take this red triangle right here, and we're going to fold him over and put him underneath this green flap. So we're going to raise the green flap up, put the red triangle down, put the green flap back down. Like that. Do the same thing for the other side. We're going to raise this green flap up, put the red triangle in, put the green flap back down. Just like that. Starting to look great. Then we're going to flip this over. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this green triangle right here into this pocket right here. So we're just going to take it, we're just going to slide it right into that pocket, just like that. Crease it down. Then we're going to take this green triangle right here, and we're going to slide it into the same pocket going the other way. So you notice we've got this pocket right here. Fold this over, put him right into that pocket right there. Just like that. It's kind of, you might have to bend it a little bit, but that's okay. Just kind of squeeze them right into that pocket. There we go. And here you have an origami star. See that? Pretty cool. So now that you've seen how I made my star, I want to see yours. Make sure you take a picture and post it to the class art gallery.